Oh, it's raining. It's always raining on Lone Oak. Hello, you are watching Greg, the great Canadian aristocrat. I am here on Lone Oak playing Farm Simulator 19. You are watching Armchair Gaming. And today, I am going to show you guys how I feed my cows. So, the purpose of this whole thing is, I am trying to get the trophies on breeding. That's right, I am trying to breed chickens, pigs, and cows. I probably should tackle sheep as well, but I wanted to get my first season of crops in so that I don't have to keep buying food. But we're going to start with water. No, that's not going to be interesting enough. What I am going to do is I'm going to show you guys how I clean up. I use a trailer. Now, I probably need a bigger trailer at this point, but I'm going to show you what I've done here. And I'm not done building Lone Oak, so forgive me. I haven't put in the pathways yet or completed the landscaping. I'm not really happy with this landscaping, so I am going to clean it all up. That is the plan. But first, I have some total mixed ration stored in here. So, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do straw first. And you'll see why in a minute. Got to do everything in order. Where's my... I thought I had straw stored. Yeah, there we go. So we're going to give the cows some straw first. I'm going to show you how we do that. So I happen to have the Brazilian silo mod. I love this mod because you can store anything in these. Like I said, I haven't created little pathways yet. I started here. I don't like it. It's too wide. I made everything wide because I'm a big bud guy, and I got all the big buds, so... But we're going to do this. We're going to start with straw, and I'm going to show you guys something really neat that I do. So we're going to come into this part of the barn here, and you can drop both food and straw. For some reason, though, I have to come in here to drop the straw. And you can see it filling up over there. If you look on the ground, you're going to see the cows have made a mess. Little pigs. So next, we're going to come back and clean that up. But first, I need the trailer. So I'm going to have to go back over to my silo here, drop off the straw that they didn't use. Normally I would go over and top up the pigs with this straw, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to focus on the cows. Because I really want to get to this part and show you probably the greatest mod in the game. By the way, this tractor is a medium-sized tractor, the Case Puma. Oh, the things you can do with this tractor. I have two of them. It is probably my all-time favorite tractor in the game. You can put wheels on it, tracks. You can change the color. I got a green one. I got a John Deere green one, which is kind of cool. So first, I'm going to park my trailer out here, and I'll explain why. I could bring it in, but it's kind of a pain. So I'm just going to put it right here. Next, I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to show you this. This is really cool. This is a mod. Most of you probably know about it, but I have not seen anyone using this mod on Lone Oak yet. I'm going to show you how I do it. So I've got to enter the cow pen. It's a Lone Oak thing. And I've actually got to go in. These gates are a pain. I've actually got to go close the gates. Whew. You know, for all the things that make the game easier, they sure do put a lot of things in there to make it harder. But that's okay. That's okay. So there are several different ways to play this game. I mean, that's the great part about it. You can play it up front, straight up. As you see, I've got a milling machine in here. That's right. So, I've got the milling machine in here, and I have got a healthy portion of cow manure. So, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to unfold the pipe. The pipe is automatically going to locate that trailer that I parked outside. So, see where the pipe is pointing? That is where my trailer is parked. I'm going to turn it on. See the teeth grinding? Now, I suppose for realism, if you want to play real, I could have pulled it in right where that cow is. I probably could have put the trailer in, you know, and had fun with it that way and parked it right there. But I'm just going to shoot it through the wall. Look at that. It is shooting the manure right out through the wall. Now I'm going to drop that. And we're going to scoop up some more here. Look at that. So it's literally going right through the wall, and it's... Look at the steam. Look at the steam coming off the cow poop. How's that for realism? So yeah, so when you're trying to clean up after your animals, this is it. This is what it's doing here. So, so I'm cleaning up the manure, and I'm going to keep doing that until that little trailer is full. And I've got just a little bit more here to do. And I think that's it. I think we're done. Nope, there's a little bit more. A little bit more. And I don't have many cows in here. So this produces a lot of manure quickly. Just to make sure I got it all. So I'm not going to leave the milling machine in here. I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to fold the pipe up. Just for those of you watching, I am playing on a PS4. We're going to back it out because now I'm going to go clean up the food. Yep, I'm going to use it to actually clean the messy food up as well. So that's why this is such a great device, and you guys are going to see that too. This is a must-have mod. As far as I'm concerned, both this tractor and that milling machine are essential mods. Well, maybe not the tractor so much. But we're going to leave the tractor here for now, or we're going to leave the milling machine here for now. I don't really need it until I drop off this manure. Now, there are a couple things I could do. I learned this the hard way. I used to put my manure spreader there. Look at that, 93%. That trailer is almost full. I used to put my manure spreader there, but then I realized I can't dump it out of the manure spreader. So I'm going to stockpile my manure in the Brazilian silo. It allows you to do that. Check this out. And since I'm playing on Lone Oak, and I have a ton, and I mean a ton, of fields, and I'm playing seasons, and I am playing with the with all the mods, you guys know manure is an important part of the game. So I'm just going to keep stockpiling it here. I'm going to keep dumping it out. Come on now, Mr. Trailer. You can do it. Now we're going to go and we're going to clean up the food. Now, for some reason, I have not figured it out yet. I have to keep the, I have to bring the trailer in with me. So I'm going to park the trailer here first because I'm going to go get the milling machine. But this is so cool. I love doing this. Whoop. Oversteered it a little bit. All right, we got that loaded up. This also works for cleaning up all the other animals too. I don't have much of a mess with the chickens, and I don't have much of a mess with the pigs, mainly because I don't have many of them right now. Like I said, I'm trying to get the trophies for breeding. So let's get that trailer in there. Again, if you see the mess, we're going to unfold. You can see it'll automatically locate the trailer. Going to lower the milling. I'm going to lower it. Turn it on. Oh. There we go. Lower. And I'm going to start to clean up. Check it out. It's cleaning it up and it's putting it right into the trailer. And just like that, it is all cleaned up. Now the weird thing is I can't dump it here. Not a problem. We're going to fold that up. We're going to fold up the milling machine. We've cleaned up the manure. We have cleaned up the mess. we are going to take it outside. And for some reason, it has to be dumped out here. So right around here somewhere is the trigger for the food. Oh, it's gonna make me out to be a liar here. All right. Maybe because I need to select the trailer? Could that possibly be why? There it is. So I'm just going to take that food, that silage, I'm going to dump it right back in. There we go. I'm going to make sure I leave the milling machine here for now. And that is that. I am going to now check on the cows and the chickens. I'm going to go into my seasons menu. Let's see. So my pigs are pretty clean. I only have 3 of them. I got 3 males. I'm going to grow them up because they're newborns. And then I'm going to purchase some females for breeding. How are my chickens doing? Let's see. I am up to 19 chickens. Why? I thought I had... Oh no, I'm producing chickens. My bad. I've got a rooster. Let's go over here. And then I've got some Rhode Island Reds. Not really in it for the eggs this time. I'm literally... So you see where it says newborn on the right? These are all chicks. So that's a mature female. And these are babies. So these are babies that I'm producing here. So going for that trophy. Let's check out the cows now. Cleanliness, it hasn't caught up yet. It will. Water, straw, as you can see, I filled up the straw. As you can see, the total mix is a little bit low. The hay and silage is there. That's only because I've been picking it up. I've been using the silage and hay as well to put back in the feeder. I'm going to go to the silo and see if I have any total mixed ration for the cows stored away. I have to buy it all because this is my first year on this farm and I have not grown any crops. So this is all stuff that I've bought. You can see here everything that it holds. Wheat, barley, which I can use to feed the chickens. But that's not what I'm after right now. I am after, there we go, some TMR, some good old total mixed rations. Yum, yum, yum. That's probably more than enough. And I probably am going to have to come back and dump some of that off. I'm a track guy. Ever since I was a little kid, I've been obsessed with the tracks on tractors. Tanks, tractors, bulldozers. I don't know what it is. I just love tracks. Brings out the kid in me. And like I said, this tractor is so cool. I'll show you my green one in a minute. Ooh, it's hot in here. I am sweating. So let's bring this around here. I don't know why it allows you to dump food here. Weird. You got to go inside to dump the straw, but food you got to dump out here. It's going to take all of it. Oh, wow, that was close. Wow, and I don't have a lot of cows. I think I've got about 50 cows. So they're eating quite a bit. So that's okay. I got a couple bulls in there. And we're breeding. Oops, I went in the wrong way. Got to go over here to the dump. That is the unload. Got to go around. I really should put some pathways in there. That'll be another video. Woo! I am sweaty. So, since I'm here, I am going to back out. I could drive around or back out. Fortunately, I'm decent at backing up a trailer. So I'm going to do that. And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to now get some barley. Gnarly barley for the chickens. I like to mix it up with the chickens. I give them a mixture of both. So I will give them, one day I will give them wheat, and then the next day I will give them barley. Let's see here. Barley. We don't need much. That should be enough. Let's go see the chickens. There's the other tractor I was telling you about right there. If you guys want to look at it real quick, I've got a weeder on it. So I've got to get out and start. Same, it's the Puma. I gave it a John Deere green coloring. Gave it, if you look at the wheels, the lighting's bad right here, but you can see there's so much customizations you can do with these tractors. Just fun. So these are the two work tractors. These are the ones that do the small jobs on my farm. It's 300 horsepower, which is pretty amazing for a tractor that size, and I can put a loader on it. And then, of course, if you follow me, I use the, oops, I meant to go to the chickens. If you follow me, I like big tractors, so what you will see is I use a lot of the big buds. Big buds. So we'll get to that in a minute. So we're going to see how much. The chickens are not eating a lot, which is okay. I'm okay with that. So let's go have a look at the chickens here and see how they're doing. There we go, Lono chickens. So I've got their health up to 89% right off the bat. I've got a couple newborns. So there's my rooster. That's who you hear. This is a newborn, literally just born. Look at that. 0.0 years. Wow, just hatched. So that one is also a newborn. That one's at 0.2 kilograms. Just a baby still. That is a mature Rhode Island Red, 89%. I'm going to try and get them up to 100% and then sell them. That is another newborn. So these are all, pretty soon I'm going to get that trophy. Look at all the babies. Mature. Once I get these mature chickens up to 100%, I will sell them for their meat at a profit. And that is what we're going to do. And we're going to keep these babies going. The only thing is the health. The health on the babies. They should start it at, I don't know, 50% and let you grow it, let you take care of them and kind of grow it out. That would be really cool. So, all right. Last thing we're going to do for the cows, and then we'll run over to the pigs, is water. So, you can continue to watch if you want to see how I do the water, or not. The cows, though, here on Lone Oak are a little bit of a pain in the butt when it comes to water. Just because there is no way to get water to them other than, I'm not going to put the trailer away. I'm going to put the lid back on the trailer. I'm not going to put it away right now just because it's raining. And I'm going to drop it off here, and I'm going to go get the water now. Oh, it's so fun to drive this tractor. Here's my water. So on Lone Oak, if you haven't played it, there's a fuel station and a water station right here. So that little thing there is actually where you can fill up water. It's already on the farm. And then right around the corner here, this one is fuel. So Lone Oak has all this stuff already. So there's my buy station that I've put in. Now you can play the old way. You don't have to do that. You can always go and try and drive to these locations in the game. I'll show you internally what it looks like inside the tractor, which is really cool what they've done in this game. This is the interior of a case, which is really wild. I like that red and black look. But it's when these tractors get dirty, and anyone who knows me knows I have OCD. If you haven't watched my other videos where I freak out over the dirt, as these tractors get dirty, you'll see like dirty, muddy footprints inside as well. So it's got a sunroof here. I don't know how to open and close that. Although when I've hired workers, they have opened and closed it. And then it drives me nuts because I can't fix it. But you've got the really cool screens here onto the side. Looks like my barley's coming in over there. I've got some weeds though. We went past. Looking at the barley. And sweet taters, that's not my field. But I do keep my pigs here at this farm. So it's just down the road. You do have the option to put your own pig farm. But there was one here, so why? Might as well save the money, right? I'm going to switch back to the outside view. we're going to go here and we are going to basically keep the water, of course, is the most important to make sure that you constantly keep up on. They only needed 1%. Let's go have a look and see how the piggies are doing. Oink, oink, oink. All right. So my pigs are doing good. 89% health. They're still young, so they're not breeding age yet. And we've got everything. We've got the water. The straw needs to be topped up. But again, it's well within the safe range. Same with the food. I'm not too worried about the food. Very little manure being produced, so I've got some breathing room when it comes to maintenance on these pigs. So I probably won't even worry about that today. That's about it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. This is my pig farm. As you can see, my little babies over here. Little piggies. Let's see how these boys grow up. I wish you could pet them. I love the little tails wiggling. Oink, 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 oink. So these guys are still babies. The three little pigs. So listen to them eat. I don't know if the audio is coming through on the recording, but we're gonna hop over. We're gonna get back on our tractor. We're gonna go back. So if you like farming, you like building things and seeing if you could run a farm, and obviously do it from your armchair, because this is just too much work for most of us to physically handle. I mean, I could for a day or two. Look at the weeds. I just weeded this field too, and the weeds are coming in. But my barley's coming in. That's nice. This field is empty here. I'm saving it for corn. That'll be another video. I also wanted corn in this field just because I want to drive down this road and see the corn stalks. I think that's going to look cool. So this is my farm, guys. So far, it's not done, but pretty much it's a work in progress. I've got 3 main garages that hold all my tractors and combines and everything else. Lone Oak, as you know, some of you do know, it does come with a machine shop. However, because I have big bud tractors, I had to put this little repair shop here, just because they couldn't fit. There's my manure spreader over there, leaving it out in the rain. Let it wash off. There, I'm not really using those sheds there. There's a hay drop off as well. So everything you need is right here on the Lone Oak, Lone Oak Farms. There's another shed for storage if you need it right there. Tons of storage. There's all my grass keeping equipment. I store it in there. And yeah, that's it. That is it, man. That is Lone Oak. What is this little thing over here? I haven't seen this. I have not looked in here yet. Just another little storage shed for, I don't know. I guess this would be the shed where the farmers would come out and beat their kids. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm kidding. Discipline. Discipline kids. Discipline their kids. You know the old phrase, take you out behind the shed? Yeah. That's an inside farmer's joke. My great-grandfather was a farmer, so I remember him saying those things when I was a kid. So that's it. That's the milling machine, man. A must-have. You guys have got to go get this. So many uses for this thing. Like I said, you can use it to clean up the animals as well. The chickens are pretty clean right now. I don't really have any dirt here for them. But I would imagine you could also use it here. And in theory, it should pipe it right back into the food slaw. There's nothing there. It did not pick up anything. So if there was chicken food there, oops, almost got the eggs. Ah! We'll shut that off. We'll put that pipe back in. Thanks for watching, guys. Give a like and subscribe. And even a share if you feel like it. Toodaloo.